Welcome to this live mastery strategy session with your host, Dre Day FX. So, as we do every New York session, we're looking at US 30, S&P 500, and NAC for any move available here. By using the EMX AI indicator, this is my own indicator that I created. So it's a trend indicator that use multiple indicators with my own entry setup. So you have the EMAs, you have the ADX, or the average directional index, and my well entry setup. So this is the blue color scheme in the background of the candlesticks. So that filters out the trade and give you the optimal entries based on the move. And on top of that, you have the Renko Bars that I added that give you an indication of the directional bias of the move. And if the signal comes in and it's in the same direction as the Renko Bars, that's a high probability trade, and you have to take the trade and get out on the reversal. So you have to make sure that you have the Renko bar on the 15-minute chart to be able to scan the market the best way. So if we're taking an example on the US 30 right now, we had a sell signal here at around 8:15. So if you're looking at the Renko bars, it was still going down. So that means that you would enter the trade and you would be in profit currently. Same thing for S&P 500. And for NASDAQ, we didn't have any signals here recently. But if we go back, you will see signals here coming in. So we had a buy signal here yesterday session. So it won here. Okay. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And I do the live sessions here for you guys, so you could know exactly how to understand exactly how to analyze the market. And if you have any questions, don't be shy. Just put it in the chat, and I'll be able to assist you on that. So we'll be waiting for the start of the New York session. That will be in less than 9 minutes. So hopefully you guys had a great week of trading overall. So hi Leon, perfect. So hopefully you had a great week. I know you were out and about. So overall this week we didn't have a lot of good setup here. Yeah, maybe a few on the New York session. But like I said to you guys, the system works on any type of market condition. Could be indices, commodities, stocks, crypto, even forex. Any forex pair will work, and on any time frame. So if you're a scalper or a swing trader, it will work too. So as long as you follow the rules here that I just explained you at the beginning of the live, you're gonna be well in profit, or you're gonna minimize your risk and the amount of loss that you're gonna have. And if you have any inquiries about the EMX AI system, just send me an email. The email will be in the description of this live or on my previous lives. So it will be dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. So dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. If you were already a customer of Dre Day FX Management, because we had some other service that we're offering, you're able to get the EMX AI at no cost. But if you're a brand new client here, eventually you just have to send me an inquiry about the system, and I will quote you the actual price here. So so we'll be back here before the start of the session. So we still have 8 minutes left, less than 7 minutes left. So we'll be back very soon. So we may have not a lot of setups here on Friday. Like I said, personally, I trade from Monday to Thursday. Friday, depending exactly on what market condition, you may have some good move or not. As you could see, we had some good moves before the market open. So if you know exactly what you're doing based on your trade, you're able to capitalize on those trades here and following the system and how to take the trade and get out of the trade. So we'll get back in a couple of minutes. All right, so let's look at the market. So overall, it was we're still looking for a bearish movement here at market open. Like I said, it seems that the move was already made here around 8:15, 8:30. Um, so US 30 and S&P 500 had a great move here. And like I said, regarding of the EMX AI, there's a couple of things that needs to be added here for optimal entries. There's some setups that you don't see on the EMX AI because it's not fully coded. So as long as you have access to EMX AI, you're gonna have the updates that will be provided to you when the new indicator will be out. So currently, I'm still recovering from my eye situation. I still have another surgery to go. So I'm waiting for that to be fully done, so I'm able to get back to coding and make sure that the system is fully optimized. Right now, I'm not 100% seeing what I'm doing right now. That is really strange for you guys on your end because you see that I'm pretty manipulating everything, but I'm using a special type of glass right now to help me see the bigger things, but the smaller things like the um, small letters or anything like that. Even the price that you see on the charts, I cannot see them 100%. So I'm almost there, but not fully. So, but like I said, right now we're just gonna on Friday. There's not a lot of things to look at because actually the market basically the bigger movements here are done in the morning on Friday, and I would say around 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would highly recommend for you guys to stop trading or even like not trading at all on Friday. But it's only for explanation purposes that I'm doing those session on Friday. And we could go if you have any questions related on anything. Uh, it's it's the best time to do so. It's more or less like a Q&A session. So um, if you have anything that you want to clarify or you have questions on, don't be shy. Just put them in the chat, and I'll be able to answer them. But we're just gonna look to see exactly what the market will be doing. I don't know if Leon had any questions here in relates to EMX AI or the Renko, how to get in and get out with the Renko bars. And I know you maybe missed a few sessions this week because you weren't there. But I was explaining regarding of the Renko bars. If you want to keep the trade open on the higher time frame, the best way to do it will be to, for example, you look at the entry on the 50-minute chart, and then you put the Renko on the 30-minute or the 1 hour. So that way you're gonna keep your trade longer open because it's gonna consider the actual trend on the higher time frame. Okay, uh, so um, so that would be the best way to do it. And since you already have the system, uh, there's a feature. I'm pretty sure that you put it on the same time frame as the chart, like the second feature, the EMA time frame. You could put it on 1 hour, and you're gonna see that those entries will be totally different because it's gonna be looking at the 1 hour time frame entries instead of the 50-minute time frame, even though you're looking at the 15-minute chart. Hopefully you understand exactly what I'm saying, but that's the gist of it. Let me look at your question. All right, perfectly on. Yeah. So since everything is clear for you, that's perfect. Um, and overall, do you like the system? Is it like you said, it's really simple to understand? But uh, in what, let's say, what indices are you going to be using? Is it the New York session, or are you going to be using it on other sessions? I know you're in Croatia right now, so it's not the same time as in the east. So I don't know if you're trading it off of GU or EU, or you're going to keep trading it off of the indices. I'm just asking. But like I said, on my end, I only trade like for an hour and a half. So usually New York session, because this is the best time for me based on where I live. So when I get up, take my time, I open my chart, I look at the. It's really important to look at the news, especially if you're trading the indices at New York session, because most of the time there's news around 8:30 or even 9:30 or 10 10ish. So between that time. So let's say you have a news event at 8:30 that is positive. You may expect a long position at New York Open, and sometimes it's going to retrace and then go in the direction of the news, like we saw on Nasdaq yesterday. There was good news, and then it retraced and then went back up. So let's look. Yeah. So okay. So London and New York. Okay. Perfect. Great. Yeah, because you have to make sure that you trade off of the best time and where the most volume are being traded. And usually it's in London and in New York that you're gonna have a good setup. Exactly, Neon. So yeah, so first you look at your buys. So Leon is one of my students for many months. I explain exactly how to look at the bias. We're using the commitment of traders, so the COT. So that's really a good way to look at the market way before market opens on Monday. So that way you know exactly which indices or which pair you want to trade on. Then you look at news, the news for the week. So that way you can prepare yourself on which day you want to trade or not, or you want to make sure that you're not trading on the news. So if the news comes in after, before the market opens, that's perfect. If it's after, it may affect the market. It could go sideways, or it could go on the opposite way that you were thinking of seeing the market. So that's the best thing. And then after that, you go on the 15-minute chart or any other time frame that you're most comfortable to trade on, and then you take your decision and you take the trade. Okay, so 15-hour beginning New York is the best for setup entries, most reliable signals. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I saw for the U.S. New York section. So SSP 500, US 30, and Nasdaq. Those are really the best indices that you could trade on the New York sessions. So yeah, you said 8:30 New York Open. Basically, it opens at 9:30. So 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, depending if there's a the daylight saving or whatnot. So it's 9:30. So not 8:30. The best way to look at the best time to trade New York session and the actual time that it opens. Uh, if you go on YouTube, you could look at Bloomberg, live Bloomberg. So Bloomberg channel or Fox Business. They will usually they have the live session, the live New York market. So they're going they're gonna show you exactly when the market, the actual New York session actually opens. So 9:46. So let's look at where we're at right now. So it seems that the market is trying to reverse and consolidate a little bit, but overall, it was a downfall here on every market right now. So let's no. So SSP 500 still crashing right now, and even US 30. So when you see a Renko bar like this, that means that's the Renko bar that's being created right now. So as long as this one is not fully closed, it's not confirming the downtrend. So it could start plotting the Renko like this and then reverse and then close up. And let's say you were in that cell and it does that, like it closing up. This is when you would get out of the trade. And make sure to like and share my live. So this is really like free signals that I'm giving to you guys. If there's any signals coming in between starting the New York session, so even though you don't have the actual indicator, you're able to follow along and see exactly what I'm looking at. And like I said, if you have any inquiries about the indicator, that is called EMX AI, make sure to send me an email to dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. So dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. The email will be in the in the in the instruction of any of my live. So any details on my live. So you're gonna see the email there, and you could send your inquiry about the system. And like I said, if you were already Dre Day FX management client, you're able to have access to that indicator without any extra cost, because it's basically a gesture of appreciation about the give me a confidence of giving you access to everything here. Okay. So this session will be a little bit shorter. We'll finish in it at 10:30. The reason why is that it's Friday. So and as you can see, we already had a move on those on the indices here, and there's less and less volume here in the market overall. All right, so we'll be in the top of the hour. So let's see how everything goes. Like I said, we shouldn't expect any signals because the move was already made. But there were some good movements going down here. So it's 10. So still looking to go down for now. I may start to consolidate a little bit and for a push up on US 30 and S&P 500, right? For NASDAQ, it's still showing bearish, even though the Renkos are showing bearish on all three of them. We may see a reversal, but we'll see if those buy candles that we're seeing on US 30 and S&P 500 are fake outs. So that's the beauty of looking at Renkos is that it's going to filter out the actual candlestick that you're seeing and just give you the actual trend. So as long as the Renko bars are showing you one direction, you're keeping your trade open until the direction change. So let's say you were in the the sell setups that you saw at 8:15 on US 30 and S&P 500. You will keep your trade open until the wrinkle bar reverse on the upside. So as of now, it's still showing a bearish here on the two of them. So based off of the entry, so you keep your trade on. And the way that you put your stop loss, let's look at that. So let's start putting vertical line on the price. So I always do that. So I put the vertical line here, and we're gonna zoom out. There you go. So when you put your to put your stop loss, what you do is that you make sure that you plot your vertical line on the Renko bar that the price came in, and then you put a horizontal line, and you put it at the top of the previous Renko bar. Okay, like this. So that means that your stop loss would have been here. And as you can see, he never touched the stop loss and he will still be in profit. Okay. And how you manage your trade. So how do you trail your stop? The best way to trail your stop is to put the let's say we move the stop loss in profit. So that means that it's a risk-free trade. Always put the trailing stop at two candles before the last candle that was created. Okay, so the last candle that was created was this one, and you count two candles before two rankles before. Okay, and you put your trailing stop there. So you put it at the top of the Renko bar or at the top of the wick of that Renko bar. So in this example, you have there was a wick on the Renko bar. So you make sure that was there a wick? Give me 2 seconds. No, there was no wick. So if there was a wick on that Renko bar, you would have put your stop loss on top of that Renko bar, that wick of that Renko bar. Okay, so that means that the trade is currently here. So that means that you would have been in profit, really good profit. And if the price go reverse, if the price reverse and touch your trailing stop, you're out of the trade and you're in profit overall. So hopefully it's very clear for you guys on how to get out of the trade. So same process for S&P 500. You put your stop loss at the top of the previous Renko, and then you trail your trade at two Renko bars before the current Renko bar that is fully created. Okay, so that means that this is the fully created Renko bar, and then you count two Renko bars before, and then you put your trailing stop there. Okay, so as you could see, it did almost touch the trailing stop. So that means that depending exactly on the spread that you have on your broker, you would be out or almost out of the trade right now. Okay, so this is really the way to trade off of the EMX AI with Renko bars. So it's really simple to use. And like I said, you're able to use it on higher time frame. So you're gonna catch a bigger move, or if you're a scalper, you could go on the low time frame or keep it on the 15-minute time frame. For the live sessions, it's only on the 15-minute time frame because we want to make sure that we have more trade coming in, so I could explain you exactly how everything works. But you're able to use it on any time frame that you want. So less than 6 minutes to the next candle. So if you have any questions, just put them in the chat. Or any other questions related to Forex or indices, I'll be able to answer them for you. So we'll wait for the next candle. That'll be the final one for this session. So if you just came in, make sure to look at the replay in regards to how the system works for EMX AI with the Renko Bars. And if you have any inquiries about the EMX AI system indicator, you can always send me inquiry by email at Dre Day FX Management at gmail.com. So DreDayFXmanagement at gmail.com. So the email will be in the description of the live and in my previous lives here that you have on my channel. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, Dre Day FX. So we do live sessions here from Monday to Friday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But for today, exceptionally, we're gonna close it out at 10:30 because we already had some movement here in the market overall. So we're not expecting to have any movement here and have any signals coming in with EMX AI. So in less than a minute, we're gonna have the final candle that will be out. So overall, we're still looking at the bearish movement here on the indices currently. So it's still falling. We had two signals here around 8:15 on US 30 and S&P 500. So we're looking for a down move overall. So 8:15, 9:15 here. So still pushing down. We are still pushing down. So you're able to trail your trade. If you're still trading it, you can always move your trailing to like I said, on the second Renko bar after the Renko bar that is created. So based on that, that will be our trailing right now. So we will be still in the trade right now in the downside. Same thing for S&P 500 and NASDAQ. So still going down here. So if you were on those trades here since the start, you would be well in profit here overall. And like I said, if you have any questions in regards to EMX AI or any questions in relates to the market overall, don't be shy. I'll be able to assist you on those. I'll be live until basically another 13 minutes, less than 13 minutes. So we're gonna close it out before 10:30. So you still have the chance here to ask me any questions here in relates to what you're seeing right now. So in regard to the blue zone that you see in the back, the blue zone is called the well setup. So this is my own customized setup entry. It filters out the actual volume in the market, and I look at a specific type of move in the lower time frame to give me an optimal entry point in the market, and I just carry it out here and close it out when I see a reversal on the Renko bars on the high time frame. Um, so right now we had some the setup. Basically, the signal that you see here that it was around 8:15 or 8:30 is a signal based off of my well setup. And when I have the signal there, I enter the trade, and then I put my stop loss at the top of the previous Renko bar, and then my take profit is the next reversal on the Renko bars. Okay, so that means that the Renko bar needs to go up and the opposite way, basically, to be able to close my trade. So as of now, the Renko bars are still showing bearish. So I would still be in that trade currently. So that's really the gist of it, and it's really simple to use and understand. We have a few people that are using the system that they really like it, especially Leon that is in the live currently. He has good results overall. I know that he's gonna start back trading next week because he was out and about. He had a business trip, so he's gonna be looking at exactly what I'm looking at and capitalize on moves here. And this system works on anything. Like I said, it works on Forex, indices, commodities, crypto. If you're trading options, it's going to work. If you're trading binary option, it's going to work. So if you're a swing trader or a scalper, it's going to work. Okay, so it works on any type of market and any type of trader that you are. It's gonna help out. And if it's the first time that you're seeing my live, once again, my name is Dre Day FX. I've been trading since 2014, so almost 10 years. I'll be 10 years in about 6 months, more or less. So been trading binary options, even Nadex. I was talking about the type of market that you're able to trade. If you have access to Nadex, it's going to work too. I trade Nadex too at the beginning of my career. Fortunately, it closed out in Canada, so it's only U.S. Customers are able to trade Nadex. But Nadex is really a great platform if you're able to trade on. And then I was able to trade to scalp the market, then swing trade, and then I went back to scalping, and then I had access. I perfected my fundamental analysis with Commitment of Traders, like maybe 6 years ago. And this commitment trade really changed the way that I trade. So I was able to look at the bias, and I was able to find a way that no one was able to look at commitment traders to see exactly which pair or which indices was moving the most for the week that you're going to be trading on. And this is what I was showing most of my clients here on how to analyze that and be able to know which currency or indices to trade for the week. So there's a video on my YouTube channel, one of my first videos that I put in, that is called how to do COT on bar chart. So you're gonna see that video here, and it will explain exactly how to get the data and the advanced stuff is on coaching sessions only. And now I was able to combine everything and put it on an indicator that you're seeing right now that is called EMX AI. So it's a combination of EMAs, ADX, so average daily index, and my well setup. So this is the actual setup that I'm looking for on the lower time frame on any chart, and that gives you the actual entry point, as you can see on US 30 and S&P 500 right now. And the exit points are based off of the Renko Bars. Renko Bars, I'm using Renko Bars since the beginning of my trading journey. So Renko Bars is really high level type of instrument that you're able to use, and most of the banks and the market makers are using a type of Renko bar. It's not this one, but it's a high advanced one. It's a one that you know exactly which order that are coming in and out. That is dictated if the Renko will be going down or up. But the version that I'm showing you guys is really the simplest one to use uh, if you don't want to be more technical here. So So we'll close it out here in less than 6 minutes here. So last chance, if you have any questions, I could still be on on the live here to answer your questions. If not, we're gonna close it out at in about 5 minutes here. All right, perfect. So since there's no questions, guys, so we'll close it out right now. So thank you to be on the live for today. So we'll be back on Monday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 15 minutes before the market opens. So 9:15 should be on. So you could explain you exactly the system and everything. And you can always take the time to look at the previous lives that we had for the last 2 weeks and see exactly the setups that we had so far. And like I said, if you have any inquiries about the EMX AI system and indicator, you can always send me an email at Dre Day FX management at gmail.com. So Dre Day FX management at gmail.com. So the email will be in the description of each of the lives here that was done for the last few weeks. So we'll talk to you on Monday, and happy trading and happy and have a great weekend.